So just quick jump forward there was no point going through every single nut and bolt. If you've got one of these, you have the instructions, so you'll be following them, I should imagine, not me. But there it is, set up in its entirety, and I've got to say it is a monster of a machine. And very good, and a few little cautions to watch for that. Let me send this back a little bit, shall I? Just enough to clear that. And now that's okay. Yeah, as I was saying, a monster of a machine. It's got a long travel, and I've got a little restriction in space now. Outfeed table could still go on. I haven't done that yet. But there's many things about this that are absolutely amazing. Clamps set in, everything is utilising T-slots to a massive degree, much more than I've used and seen used before. Everything is on T-slots. As you can see, it all just moves around nicely. I've got a very long extension here, and I've cleared this lot so that it just nicely sits there. And we'll bring it back in again. That's the one there. That's it. It's an amazing machine. It's really got everything on it as what you could want. This side, the ripping is far bigger than I've ever had. And this side, luckily it just slides off and can be put away, and the table put back on when needed. As long as I've got clearance to do that, so I don't think I need this section. This system, as lovely as it is, I don't need it. It's overkill. Oh, when I do need it, it's not a massive job to put it on. Let's just say, for instance, I want to remove this. It's just a simple nut that you've got on here, which is actually what locates it onto the angles that you're going to put on and set them. And that's just that comes off, and then here you've got a big nose nut, which has got less travel. I don't know why that one has got so much travel on it, but that's screwing things up. Nice big nose nut there, and the whole thing's free. So without that, you take the hoe away. What are you left with? So what I'm left with is this sliding section, which is actually meant for just sheet material. You put it to where you want it, you lock it off, like so, good and solid, and then the whole thing goes down. Yeah. And you need nice support back in there, so you're good and solid there, that's not going to go anywhere. And it goes all the way back. I'm going to hit the camera there, all the way forward. Your board goes in, tight under there, this goes down, clamps it, just like that. That's locked, this is set angle, roller on there for pushing them through. Big nice span. But if you don't need it, you undo these. We're only talking this when you come off. Now, I'm going to lock this first, just so that I've got a chance of being able to move. That's better. Right, now this is taking the weight, so you can slide it off without it suddenly becoming heavy, and then it becomes heavy. There. Now, ball bearing this, and that's it. That can be put to one side. This thing just tucks out of the way. Done. It's gone. Now, it's all set there, ready to just go back on again if you wanted it to. Giving me a lot more space. And we've got this maximum 1.18 meters. 118 centimetres. That's from the blade. That's some cut. So I can show a ball through there. I'm only slicing off 20 mil. This way, obviously, it depends on my saw tape. On my bench the other side there, how far it is. But I'm thinking I could shuffle this whole thing over. As for this sliding table, I'm not going to be using it that often, but I want to be able to use it when I want to use it. So in other words, leave enough space for it. I want that much space, which is a good gap left between that and that's all, really. So if we say 900, 800 rather. If I said 800, I can bring that saw table over to here. That's a lot. Let's give ourselves a metre. Right. There. So that's giving me an extra 250 mil that side. Because I'm a little tight over that end now. This end I'm not. But when I bring this forward, I'm going to be right against that. And this is already close to me. So I think first off, we'll start by putting this well on it. And then try it. Okay, so I think that is about as much as I'm going to need, and I think that's the best position for it. I've got it screwed down to the floor now, so I don't want to change my mind. It's giving me plenty of scope to take right up to the bandsaw here. Bandsaw's on wheels, so it will move anyway. And back this way, it goes all the way back to the pillar job, just under. But it's space enough. Being as you're this side when you're working with this sliding table, when you're working on the rest of the table, you're here, so nothing's in your way. I've got enough space here to put back on the panel cutting section when I need it, but only for when I need it. I'll put on the outfeed table temporarily until I get to make the main centre island again, which again will have to incorporate this thing sliding past. Probably just set down lower level drawers or something and nothing really on the top. Because if, like the last time I had it moving with it, if I have that this time, it's going to need to go right over there, and I don't want it to do that. So, for the saw table, that is it for now. I've just got the dust extractor system to set up next, but that's all. I want to upgrade the mitre, sort the mitre jig. I'll be getting a better quality one for that. This is off the bandsaw, which is probably every bit as good as needed. But if I upgrade one for this, I want one with the micro adjustments on it. But for now, get the dust extractor system going and fine tune it. Go through the book, learn out what I'm doing first, and get it all fine tuned and set up properly. Right, well that's it for the saw table. I'll speak to you again when we're doing the bandsaw. Alright, bye for now.